inform my brother, Honorable Kanya, that the Speaker is not Parliament of Uganda. Where in the law it is stated that Parliament may do this, the Speaker cannot purport to be Parliament and cannot replace Parliament. So I am informing you on that basis. Now, Mr. Speaker, Section 19 already
the rules allow me to say clarification because the Honorable Kanya was saying that the Speaker may refer a matter to a committee even without passing through here. Are you saying that the rules do not provide for that?
That is exactly what I have said. Where the law says Parliament has to do this, the Speaker cannot sit in their kitchen. But colleagues, they cannot sit elsewhere to do that. It must be Parliament.
What are you debating? What are you debating?
I'm just responding to...
Because you see why you're wasting my time? The matter was referred on the floor. I never wrote. I never passed anywhere. It was done here. So why are you alluding as if the public outside might think you're some people defending me? I did it from the background. We did it here in Broadway.
Thank you. It's quite clear, Mr. Speaker, sir. I was just informing Chris, so that is clear in his mind. But, Mr. Speaker, my reading of Section 19 is that it gives Parliament and the Minister a leeway to amend the votes. That's why, because the Appropriation Act, the clauses, if you are using this other law, the sections are actually the votes. So once we authorize here, we have amended those specific votes by varying those figures. There is nothing else to supply because we have already supplied. But if you want to follow what the argument of the minister, when you are doing budget and you are doing supplies here, you must therefore show also where you are getting money from. Okay? But you remember, we already supplied this money already. We already supplied. Are we doing a resupply? Or you'll first bring a motion to desupply. To desupply, and then now we resupply. It doesn't make sense. That's why you are given.
Thank you, Honorable colleague. And to the Honorable Minister and you, Honorable Johnathan. When the entities ceased to be, did the votes that they are holding continue to exist, or they collapsed together with the entities? If the votes collapsed together with the entities, where did the money go? Shouldn't it have gone to the consolidated fund? These are things. And if it went to the consolidated fund, is it a reallocation? So the clarification I seek to know, Honorable Minister, when the entities collapsed, these votes from where you are reallocating money, did they stay standing or they collapsed together with the entities? I beg to be clarified.
I know the minister will answer, but my understanding is there were entities that continue to exist after the RAFEX. The first example is the transfer of the function from the Uganda Registration Service Bureau. The vote of URSB has remained, but there is a component of a function which has been transferred to NERA. So both of them exist. I also presuppose that within the first 2-3 months of the financial year, there was an expenditure on the side of the entity. So not all amount of money we appropriated is available for transfer. So it is the minister to come and tell us that out of the 10 billion we had appropriated under Civil Registration Bureau, 3 has been expended and now we are transferring the balance. Then there are also entities that I know has ceased to exist. But also before they ceased to exist, there were some expenditures that they have incurred. But the minister can clarify better because I don't have the figures.
But I think, colleagues, let's have this settled. Because the minister is comfortable using it. Because, you know, I interrogated it deeply since yesterday. And I tried to call here and there and read through, comb through the Hansard and all that. Because I asked myself, can you amend an act of parliament by a resolution? That's a major question. Because this is under Article 156 of the Constitution. So I'm like, can we amend an act by a resolution, by a mayor resolution. So, Honorable Katuntu.
Yeah, thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.